Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to a new weekly series that I am going to be offering here on my YouTube channel. In addition to my general monthly tarot forecast, I am now offering a general weekly tarot forecast. And the way I will be doing this is I will be uploading 4 videos each week by element, so fire, water, earth, and air. And then within those videos, I will break it down by each individual zodiac sign, just to give you guys the most accurate forecast possible. So just continue watching till you get to either your sun, moon, or rising sign. And I really hope you enjoy this new weekly series. Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting October 26th through November 1st. So this is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, let's get started. Pisces, at the bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Rods. Very nice. This is definitely some sort of news. Could be news that you've been waiting on. Some news coming in, Pisces, this week. Can be news, communication of some sort, email, text, phone call, word of mouth. It can be a child that's significant as well. Pages can be children. Pages also can represent new beginnings. This would be a new beginning that's, you're very inspired, enthusiastic about. It's exciting. It could be something that you're going to be quite passionate with. But I feel as though for a larger majority, this is definitely talking about news. This is some sort of news or communication that's coming in this week for you. All right, let's take a look. A lot of swords here, Pisces. A lot of mental energy this week. All right. All right, Pisces. So we start out with the Two of Pentacles, which is a card about balance. There could be the need for balance. You could be balancing or juggling your finances right now. Because it is Pentacles, it can be talking about, juggling your finances to make ends meet. If not, because this is a general reading, this could be talking about juggling one area of your life with another area of your life. You might be quite busy at this time. I do have the King of Swords directly next to the Two of Pentacles. So the King of Swords can be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. If not, it can just be someone simply with these King of Swords characteristics, which he's extremely strong-minded, sharp-witted, highly intelligent. This is like my warrior king. He's a very strong individual, strong character, very focused, very determined, extremely logical. He can sit in judgment. This can be like a law enforcement worker, or like a military man, or a lawyer, or someone that works within the the legal system. Pisces, this could actually be the energy that you might be taking on this week. You actually might have the characteristics of the King of Swords, and I say that because directly underneath the King of Swords is the Strength card. So you might have to really rely upon your inner strength, Pisces, this week. but you definitely have it. You're incredibly strong. You're incredibly courageous. You definitely have the inner strength to be able to push on if you're dealing with some sort of situation right now. You know, you possibly could be just, you know, ready to persevere. You're focused, you're determined, you're coming in quite strong. You know, this could be the characteristics that you're taking on this week. I feel as though for some Pisces, this is definitely the case. I see you working extremely hard. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. This is a card about patience. It's a card where you're waiting for these material and financial rewards to really be harvested. You're waiting for them to really flow in and finally, you know, get to harvest these pentacles here. Everything that you've put, you know, all of your time and effort and everything you've worked for, you're just waiting for that abundance to flow in. And that's probably why you have the Two of Pentacles here, because, you know, you're working extremely hard. You're just waiting for, you know, the right time to harvest them. You're really waiting for that, the rewards, the payoff of all of this hard work. And that could be why you're maybe juggling your finances to make ends meet for some Pisces out there. You know, and this is sometimes hard, and could be why we have the Strength card here, because just reassure yourself that you are incredibly strong, Pisces. You have that inner strength. And this could be why, you know, some Pisces are taking on these characteristics of the King of Swords. You're really persevering. You're really coming in strong, and I see an expansion. I see a growth, because the overall theme, the overall energy is the Three of Rods, which this is all about things finally taking root. Your ships coming in. You can see the ships in the background. This is things taking root, and then the ships actually coming in. This is your abundance. This is everything you've worked for finally coming in. They're very close to the shore. And this is representing growth and expansion forward. You know, this could be what this Page of Rods is talking about. Some sort of good news that comes in, and it could be relieving, some sort of relief for this situation, Pisces. Now, interesting enough, I have the King of Swords here, which is looking this way, and then I have the Queen of Swords right here, which is looking this way. Very interesting. So these, I always look at how the cards are talking to one another, and I have a king that's looking off in one direction, and then I have a queen that's looking off in another direction, and they're both holding these swords quite firmly. Very interesting. They're not looking at one another. So, you know, that could be quite significant for some Pisces out there. If you have maybe gone through a situation, you know, I do have the Justice card here, which can represent sometimes like a divorce or some sort of legal situation where there's contracts involved. When we see the Justice card here, it's justice coming in. There's a balancing, there's an equaling out of the scales, and a balancing of the scales, a fairness that's coming in. So if something was owed to you, Pisces, or, you know, maybe some very few Pisces are actually waiting on a divorce, this could maybe be news that it's finalized this week, just because I have the page there, which is, you know, some sort of news or communication. And then I do have the Justice card here. And then for other Pisces, this could be news about maybe a situation. There could be a fairness coming into play here. When it comes to this, I have the Seven of Swords here. When it comes to maybe a situation that you were dealing with, Pisces, where maybe someone thought they were going to get away with something. The Seven of Swords can be like a person who thinks they're getting away with something. It's like the thief in the night. He's trying to run off with these swords, but this person always gets caught. So because I have this right next to Justice, it's like a fairness is coming in towards the end of the week, going into actually the next week. This is an energy that that's coming in. It's things being made equal, things being made fair. And for you, Pisces, I don't feel like this is you at all. I feel justice will rule in your favor. If you thought maybe someone was getting away with something or getting one over on you, or someone tried to, this is definitely some sort of justice coming in and taking care of the situation. I see you very powerful, Pisces. You have the Magician here, which is another major arcana card. This person, the Magician, this is a person who has really, you know, acquired all of the skills and the tools in this life that he needs. You've gone through, you've learned the lessons, you've gone through, you've picked up all of the tools and the skills that you really need right now to make pretty much anything in your life manifest. Anything that your heart desires, you really hold the tools to really make your desires manifest. It's a lovely energy. You can really do many things with this energy. When you have the energy of the Magician, it's you're the one who holds the magic. The Seven of Swords here can also represent clarity. And you do have quite a few different swords cards in this reading, so for me, this is a week that you really do receive a lot of clarity in general. And it could be about, you know, a situation where maybe someone was trying to get away with something, or maybe take advantage of you in some way, Pisces. You know, I felt that this King of Swords energy in the beginning of the week was really you, Pisces, for a lot of Pisces out there. And what I believe that this is telling me is towards, you know, the mid to the later on of the week, middle to later on time period of the week, is like you still have this swords energy. I still feel as though this Queen of Swords is really you. And if it's not you, you know, this could be another person. It can be an air sign or someone with these Queen of Swords characteristics. And the way she's looking at the Magician is, I feel for a lot of Pisces, you know, you do have the energy of the Magician with you, and you really can make things manifest right now. You can really make things come into fruition, but the way that she's looking at him, and she has her sword raised, and the way that he's holding up his wand and he has it raised as well, I feel as though, like, for some Pisces, this is almost like some sort of conflict. Maybe someone was trying to be like a trickster or manipulate you, or a situation or something like that. I feel as though for some Pisces, there's definitely maybe some conflicts that went on in the past, or maybe someone was trying to get away with something, or maybe manipulate you, Pisces. But again, with this Justice card here, when Justice comes in, she's ruling in your favor. This is some sort of fairness, that an energy that's going to like take care of this. This is a fairness that's coming in. It's a balancing of the scales here. So I think that that will be for some Pisces out there that might have been dealing with some sort of a situation. Overall, it looks like a great week. You're working extremely hard. I feel as though for a large majority of Pisces, you're definitely going to receive some sort of news. It's something that's going to get you very excited and make you very happy. I do feel as though a lot of Pisces are going to receive clarity. There's going to be a balancing that comes in. You have two cards that talk about balance. You're coming in very, very strong. You have your inner strength. You're very courageous at this time. I do see your ships coming in. Things are taking root. So what I'm going to do now, Pisces, is draw you an additional guidance card. And this is from the Psychic Tarot Oracle Card Deck by John Holland. Please show me, Pisces, an additional message for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Wow. Okay. Balance. So this is the third card, Pisces, that talks about balance. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Justice card, which has scales right on the card. It represents balance. And then I just drew you an additional guidance card, and you have balance. And this is a Major Arcana card from this deck as well. Beautiful card. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with your surrounding, as well as what is surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in in-law related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. And this card in a traditional tarot deck actually is the Justice card. So 2 Justice cards, 3 cards of balance in total. It totally explains why we have so many swords here, and why I actually pulled the King and Queen of Swords. So Pisces, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you have received all of the messages and guidance here that you were meant to, and I wish you a great week. Take care. Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly forecast starting October 26th through November 1st. And this is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, let's get started. Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, I do have the Moon card, Cancer. So the Moon card can be talking about your intuition and how it's extremely important that you rely upon it this week. The Moon card can also suggest that not everything is known yet. There's definitely some things that you might not know about yet. They just, you know, details that might not have come out into the open yet about a particular situation at hand in your life, Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's take a look. 3, 4. All right, so you definitely have a few major arcana cards here, Cancer. We start out with the Six of Pentacles, very nice card. This card has been popping up in a lot of spreads, actually, for a lot of signs for this week. It's a very generous card. It talks about giving and receiving. So financially, you look very balanced. You know, someone could come to you, maybe asking you to borrow some money or something like that right in the beginning of the week. You could be very generous. You could be giving someone a gift. You could be receiving a gift, Cancer. This is just an overall very, very generous card. You could be generous with your time or with other things besides money as well. So the second card that I have here is the Temperance card, which is a lovely card, Cancer. When this card does pop up in a spread, I do know that you are being divinely guided. You do have angels and spirit guides around you, guiding you and helping you along your path. It's a beautiful card, represents healing, represents being emotionally balanced. So there might be some Cancers that are healing from a relationship. I am picking up on that. There could be some Cancers that actually might have gotten into a fight with their lover. I am getting that as well. I'm not saying you broke up. I'm looking at this like this would be like a maybe you guys just got into a little fight. There was maybe some words exchanged. And if you're in a place where you think, you know, you guys are going to break up, I don't see that. I see as though you guys are actually working it out. This will be for a small number of Cancers out there, probably. I am just picking up on that, so I wanted to throw that out there. I do have the Temperance card sitting right on top of the Nine of Cups. This is a beautiful card. I think it's the first time I've seen the Nine of Cups show up for these this week's readings. Knight of Cups, being emotionally fulfilled. This is a man who's emotionally content. He's very jolly. He's extremely satisfied. He's extremely pleased. This is also known as the Wish card. This card can come up when we are receiving some sort of wish come true. And what's really beautiful is this is sitting directly on the side of the Six of Rods. So the Six of Rods is a card about victory. This is you riding in strong and proud on your horse. This is a very victorious and triumphant card. There could actually even be some sort of public recognition this week. You could actually receive some sort of praise within the workplace, or just some sort of public recognition, Cancer. And this might be, for some Cancers, you know, this is something maybe you've really wished for. Maybe within your career, you really hoped and wished for something like this. And this is the week that it's coming true. I see this man walking directly towards, looking at the Nine of Cups. So it's definitely, you're walking towards, you know, this wish coming true. It's beautiful. And you're being guided. This is, with Temperance here, this is you being divinely guided for this to happen. This is beautiful. And two sixes right on top of each other. Six of Pentacles, Six of Rods. Again, Six of Pentacles, you could be receiving something. So that's, you know, maybe something that you've been wishing for, you receive. Maybe someone gifts you something. And it could have something to do with some sort of victory. It's our praise or public recognition. It's beautiful, Cancer. Now, what I have coming up as the overall energy is actually the Lover's card. So, you know, this can be talking about a relationship, a very lusty, beautiful relationship. Or this can be talking about a head or heart decision. The Lover's card is actually a card that represents decisions that need to be made, or a decision needs to be made. And you're really weighing your head versus your heart to try to make this decision. It also can talk about relationships. This would be a relationship that you're very connected with the other person. There could be an extreme amount of chemistry between you two. Now, what I have coming up midweek is the Five of Swords, which this can be conflicts. It can be short-lived victories. That's why I said maybe there's some Cancers that, you know, might have gotten into a little fight with their loved one. This would be short-lived. This isn't something that's long-term. But yes, there could be some sort of... This card also represents deceit. It also represents conflicts. And it could be with a King of Swords person here. I do have the King of Swords coming up right next to the Five of Swords. So this can be with an air sign person. That would be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And, you know, this could be within the workplace. I do have the Hierophant. And it could just be with a person who has these King of Swords characteristics. They do not have to be an air sign. But this could be a person that you're married to, Cancer, especially having the Lover's card here with the Hierophant. The Hierophant does represent marriage. So this could be, you know, a fight or a small conflict that you get into with your partner within your marriage. And then for other Cancers, because this is a general reading, I feel as though this could be maybe a conflict that you get into, maybe with this King of Swords person within the workplace, because the Hierophant can also represent, you know, large companies, large government institutions, large companies in general. This card also talks about conforming, traditional values. But I feel as though, you know, for some Cancers, this could be talking about a small conflict, maybe within the marriage. I don't feel as though it's anything major at all. I feel as though it will pass. I do not feel like it's anything to be worried about. And then next to the Hierophant, I do have the Seven of Cups, which the Seven of Cups can be talking about many different options that you have available to you right now, Cancer. There could be an overall feeling of indecisiveness with this card. This card also talks about fantasizing a lot, daydreaming, fantasizing. You know, this could have to do with, you know, the company that you work for. Maybe you're fantasizing a lot about maybe a job promotion or something like that. You know, for some of you Cancers out there, this King of Swords could be your boss. That maybe you have like some sort of, I don't want to say conflict with them, but it could be you could have words or something like that. If that's the case, definitely just try to, you know, bite your tongue if you can. I don't want to see anything happen to anybody. Either way, whatever situation this is to you, for you, Cancer, I feel as though things are going to work out for the better. No matter how you relate to this situation, I feel as though, you know, you're still coming out very victorious. You have some sort of wish that could possibly be granted. If not, you're just extremely happy. This is a very good time for you. Emotionally, you're fulfilled. He's quite pleased. He's very jolly. You know, you are being divinely guided. Healed if you have gone through any difficulties in your past. This is a beautiful card telling me you're emotionally balanced. And you definitely could even be receiving some sort of gift in the beginning of the week. If you are single, sorry, I'm just trying to see what I pick up on. I mean, there is a very small chance that you could meet someone that you have been fantasizing about, someone you've really been, you know, dreaming about or hoping to meet. I mean, that is a possibility for a very small number of Cancers out there. But I feel as though for a larger majority, for the ones that are in a relationship, and this is not talking about a decision that needs to be made, this is maybe some sort of fight that's taken place within the marriage. Whatever happens, Cancer, do definitely trust your intuition this week. I think you have a beautiful spread. You know, even with the exception of this Five of Swords here, I think this is a beautiful spread with the Lovers, Temperance, Six of Pentacles, Six of Rods, and Nine of Cups. Just beautiful cards here. What I am going to do is actually draw you an additional guidance card. All right, please show me an additional message for Cancer. Please show me an additional message for Cancer for the week October 26th through November 1st. Oh, too many cards. I gotta take those back. That was like 4 cards, Cancer. This one flipped right out. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one. And this is Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself which way brings you closer to your divine purpose, which way takes me away from it. All right, and it says, should I go this way or should I go that way? You wonder. One day you're sure of your decision and the next day you question it again. This indecision will be healed by focusing on your divine life purpose. Even if you aren't sure if your purpose's exact nature, you do know that it involves bringing peace to yourself and others. Based on this foundation, then which decision brings you the most peace? If you're still unsure, then ask God and the angels to help you further. You can ask us which decision will help the most people. This is a wonderful basis upon which to make your choice. Sometimes the easiest route is the one that takes you further away from your divine purpose. So your indecision may come from a fear of making waves or uncertainty about your future. In such cases, gradual change is warranted. Slowly introduce your new direction into your daily life and ease out of your old direction slowly. In that way, you won't frighten yourself. You will be more open to hearing God's guidance and you will feel our love. Beautiful, beautiful card, Cancer, and I think it seriously resonates beautifully with the rest of the cards here. I really do hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer, and I hope you have a great week. Take care. Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly forecast for the week starting October 26th through November 1st. So this is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, let's get started. I have the Four of Swords, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck. So this is talking about taking some alone time, going within. There could be the need for you to recharge your batteries. Definitely a good time this week to get some R&R. All right, Scorpio. So just taking a look at your cards here. Interesting, Scorpio. I have 2 10s, 2 8s, and 2 aces. This is pretty interesting, Scorpio. Very interesting. Okay. I definitely see movement, though. Definitely. You have 3 cards suggesting movement. So if travel is not big on the agenda this week, I see you moving forward on your path. You're moving forward. And it starts with the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords, for me personally, the type of reader that I am, this isn't for me like someone stabbing you in the back, you know, loss and deception and all those things. When I see this card, for me, first and foremost, this is the end of a difficult period. You know, the 8 increases to the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords increases to the 10. And so when I see this card, I always, you know, pick up on the worst is behind you. I feel as though that for many Scorpios, this is saying that the worst of the times, you know, you've been through the worst of the times. It's behind you now. This is the completion. 10s are completing, are a card or a number of completion. So I feel as though for a lot of Scorpios, this is the ending to a difficult situation. I really feel that strongly. Alternatively, because this is a general reading, this would be maybe, you know, dealing with some conflicts or loss, or, you know, maybe someone stabbing you in the back, breaking your heart, etc. I'm really not picking up on that. But again, because it's a general reading, it's always a possibility. I feel as though this is a long road that you've been on. I even have the Ten of Rods here, another card, another 10. It's things coming to completion. There is a possibility that you feel overburdened, and even like giving up, but you know, and this could be because you're working too hard. Maybe you're taking on more than you could chew. You know, you're hungry. You want, you know, things that you want out of life. But I also look, you know, at how the cards talk to one another. And we go from the 10 to the 2 of Rods. This is, you know, looking out upon the horizon. Looking at the different directions and different paths that you can take in life, holding the world in your hand and really choosing which way you'd like to go. This is a person who's just starting out in life. So, you know, when we have something like this finally coming to an end, this is the next step that we take. This is you, you know, deciding which road you'd like to take. You've passed this, and now we're at the 2 of Rods, which is, you know, really making a decision and setting out towards that. You're holding the world in your hands. It's a beautiful card. Even with the Ten of Rods here, you know, we see this person who's overwhelmed. But the next card that we have with it, which is really direction and moving past and moving forward, is the Eight of Rods. This is a great energy. It's a very high-paced, fast energy. Things really taking off. You literally are traveling away from these dark times, Scorpio. I feel that strongly. You literally could be traveling. You might be going on vacation, escaping all this, and that could be why we have this Four of Swords card here, because I do sometimes pick this up when people are going on vacation. So there are some Scorpios that literally could be traveling. They could be going on vacation. It could be near water. Great time of year to go to get away to like a nice tropical, exotic environment, a nice, beautiful vacation. Let's see. This is a very fast-paced energy, and you're really moving forward. And I see that with the overall energy as well, with the Knight of Swords. This is someone charging in, rushing in, really going after what they want. This Knight really does charge right in. This is all about movement, 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 movement. Yeah, and then R&R here with this Four of Swords. So I feel as though for some Scorpios, you're definitely going on vacation. You're traveling, you're getting your R&R, you're definitely taking a vacation. I see for other Scorpios, this is a very fast-paced energy. This is really picking you up and thrusting you forward. And you're being thrusted into a new beginning. This is the Ace of Rods. This is some sort of new beginning that you're moving towards. This guy on the card here for the Two of Rods is looking directly over at the Ace of Rods here. So this is some sort of new beginning. It feels really nice. It's exciting. This is a very thrilling, vibrant, exciting energy. This can be like a new job, but maybe like a job that you're actually passionate about, you can be creative with, something that's going to make you very happy. This is some sort of new beginning. It can be like a new relationship. It's some sort of opportunity. Right next to this, I have the Eight of Cups, which for me, the Eight of Cups is, you know, it's talking about movement, it's traveling, but this is a card that you're always traveling from the situation that you're currently at to a much more positive situation. This is all about moving to a better place. So if you're in an apartment, you're moving to a house. If you're in a house, you're moving to a better house. It's always an improvement. If you've been dealing with, you know, difficult times, this is you moving into a much more calmer, positive place. I do have, you know, under the Ace of Rods, this is, you know, the Six of Swords, another card talking about traveling. You very well could be traveling by water, by boat. Some of you might be taking a cruise. And this guy on this card, the Six of Swords, is looking directly at this Ace of Swords. You have some new beginnings going on here, Scorpio. It's a wonderful reading. It's really nice. This, I feel, is it can be connected with this Ace of Rods. It very well can be. But I feel even for some Scorpios, this is like two new beginnings coming in. Because with the Ace of Swords, this is like a spark. This is like the spark, the inspiration, the idea of some sort of new beginning. This is just like the spark of it for things to be set forth and in motion to take place, for this new beginning to come about. So you're traveling definitely towards this new beginning. Some of you just might get hit with some sort of inspiration towards like the end of the week, even going into the following week. So this is like November 1st, the week of. This could be some sort of spark that really hits you. And sometimes the way Spirit communicates with us is things just pop into our head. So that very well could be what this is. And, you know, something just hits you and you really run with it. And it's just going to be lovely. It's going to be a card of, this is a card of victory and success. This is really, really nice. So I feel like, you know, for some Scorpios, this is separate from this. But then, you know, for other Scorpios, this can definitely be associated with this Ace of Rods in some sense. But I feel as though for some Scorpios, this is like some sort of opportunity that's coming in. I feel as though this is going to be like maybe a job offer for some Scorpios. This is really, really nice. And I just see really, this is all about movement. This is really you moving on from any sort of difficult situations. If you were in a difficult relationship, you're moving on from it. If you were in a difficult environment, living environment, you're moving on from it. You're really looking out and deciding, you know, which path you'd like to go down, and then you're taking off. As soon as that decision is made, you realize that you hold the world in your hand, and you're going, you're moving, you're going right after it. So good for you, Scorpio. I think this reading is very powerful and absolutely amazing. Good for you guys. I love it. So what I'm going to do now is just draw you an additional guidance card, Scorpio. All right, please show me an additional guidance card for Scorpio. October 26th through the 1st of November. Please show me Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising signs. Scorpio, please show me an additional message for Scorpio. All right, please show me Scorpio. And I pulled for you, Scorpio, Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Very, very nice. All right, and it says, your intentions have created an upward trend in your life. New opportunities are coming your way, and your inner and outer self radiates this positive growth. You may worry that others will be jealous of your current and forthcoming success, so you will be sensitive about discussing your achievements. You may also worry about your future, about where your new path is taking you. You may wish for a guarantee of future success. I am here to help you enjoy the present and the process of your new venture. Trust that each moment is taken care of. God has always taken care of you, and He always will. Ask me to help you stay focused on the now and let go of the worry habit so that you can enjoy these gifts. Gratitude is essential now to keep your flight at a high altitude. Very nice, and I really feel as though it resonates perfectly with the rest of your cards here, Scorpio. You do have some new beginnings literally right ahead of you. You are flying very high. I do hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. I wish you all the best. Take care. Have a great week.